Welcome my water signs to your reading this week. Okay, it is the 8th of April. So this is just over the next few days. So whatever that means for you. As you know, time is fluid, so we don't pigeonhole ourselves into a specific timeline. So whenever you're watching this from is when you need to hear these messages, okay? Because it's a general reading, water signs, this may not resonate with every one of you out there. So please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm going to read in the energy of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let's have a look and see what's coming up over the next 2 days for my Cancer. Okay, let's have a look and see what's coming up for my beautiful Scorpio mob. And let's have a look and see what is coming up for my Pisces crew. Okay, I'm just going to use a different deck to do some clarifying around that Cancer energy and around that Scorpio and particularly around that Pisces. Okay, so what have we got? Cancer. So interesting, you've got the Hangman Cancer that's come through and it's come out in the reverse, which is interesting. So when the Hangman comes out in the upright, it's very strong Neptunian energy, which sits very nice in Cancer, right? Because Neptune is all about the the water, the tides, the ocean, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, which is all about the tides and the ocean. Okay, so when this card shows up, it can really be about no action, not taking any movement, about sitting, and also in that sitting and in that waiting is where you get a lot of spiritual insights and you get a lot of spiritual growth. Okay, the fact that this has come out in the reverse, Cancer, it tells me that this isn't really a time for you to sit on your hands. Okay, there's a time for you to get up and get moving around something in your life this week. And interesting that Ten of Swords has come through around your clarifying card, which is Sun sitting in Gemini. So to me, this is really about movement. Okay, so we can see the card in the reverse is about taking action and movement, and she's actually literally walking away from something in this card. Okay, so this here is, it's the death of a way of thinking about something. So whatever's been going on for you, Cancer, this week, it is time for you to walk away from it. Literally, figuratively, emotionally, but I want to say mentally, because Swords is your mental, how you think about things, okay? How you communicate that. It's not how you feel, it's how you're thinking about a situation. So it is time to lay it to rest, Cancer, and to move on by, because just know that that Ten of Swords comes through, and it can be quite daunting in the original traditional Rider-Waite deck, because it is quite a brutal looking scene. But the thing that a lot of people don't get is, it's a painful ending that had to happen for the new beginning to begin again. It's Sun in Gemini. It's like, why does the Sun sit in such a horrific looking card? Because you're walking away from something, and you're walking towards something better. You're walking towards something that's going to lift you up, allow you to feel nurtured, allow you to feel nourished, allow you to give you that sun, that soul energy. Okay, so it is time for you to move on, walk away, Cancer, from whatever it is that's been going on for you over the last whenever. Okay, so now let's go to my Scorpios. A little bit boring energy for Scorpio coming through. Okay, Saturn sitting in Taurus here. This is that card. It's that very earthy energy. As we know here, we've got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus sitting here. It's very much about slow and steady really wins the race. It's about planting seeds. So whatever it is that you've got going on, Scorpio, this week, this is a really great week for you to lay down those foundations, okay? Nothing ever happens instantly overnight, even for you, Scorpio. Okay, so this is about really, it's Taurus as well. So and you're a fixed sign as well. So, you're not this isn't that unfamiliar to you, right? But it is about just being very patient, because Scorpios can sometimes be not patient. So it's about being patient and just knowing that whatever it is that you're implementing, whatever it is that you've got going on over the next few days, there's opportunity for growth. These are seeds that you're planting, okay? We need to, without that grounding, there can be no growth, okay? But I do want to say your clarifying card is strong Capricorn energy. So you've got the Devil coming through. So whatever it is, I want to say that, this is a really great few days for you to kind of lay some foundations around some of your shadow stuff that you're wanting to clear, shift, and release. So Scorpio, is this, what's going on for you this week that's making you think, okay, You know, enough is enough. I'm over these bullshit, you know, self-imposed limitations that I impose on myself. I'm kind of over this loop of the way I think about things. I'm over the overspending, the overeating, the overdrinking, the oversex. I'm over all of it. Okay, so this is a really great week for you to kind of go, you know what? Today's my new day. This is the day that I start to clear a lot of that shit, to really sit in my shadow staff and to acknowledge what's going on in my subconscious, to be able to recognize when my triggers are coming up. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. So this isn't a sprint. Okay, when we have to work with this strong devil energy, it's going to take time. It's going to take time, but at least you're getting started. So well done, Scorpio. Good job, well done. And you know, Scorpio, you love to get to the bottom of things. Okay, so this is good energy for you. Really, really good. Okay, what are we now? Pisces. Just moved out of Pisces into Aries season. So Pisces, have a look here. We've got Saturn sitting in Sag energy. So this is that overworked. This is that kind of like, you know, why do you make things so hard for yourself this week? Why can't you just ask for help? Why can't you put your ego aside and say, you know what, guys, I've taken on too much. I'm weary, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I need some help. And someone's gonna go, oh, okay. You know, you're doing it the hard way to begin with. There's an easier way that you can do this. You just can't see it for your own ego. So it's like, okay, you need to ask for help, Pisces, this week, okay? And you know, maybe that's gonna come from a strong Virgo person. Maybe that's gonna come from a Taurus or a Capricorn, or somebody that's a little bit more grounded, a little bit more practical in the way that they think about things, okay? But this is, and it's interesting because this is a card of self-sufficiency. So there's kind of like two different energies coming through here about needing to do it all on your own, but also being self-sufficient at the same time. So I would say that, you know, there is an easier way that you can do this. If you don't want to ask for help, I would say, okay, take a step back, view it from a different landscape and say, okay, from a different lens and say, okay, how can I do this differently so it's not quite so hard? It's not so taxing on my emotionally, my mentally, my spiritual, and even my physical body. Okay, there's back issues that show up in this card. So how can I do this in a way that is easier or a little bit more time efficient or effective for me? Because the way I'm doing it at the moment, I'm kind of pushing shit up a hill, okay? And I don't want to do that. I want this to be easy breezy, light and cruisy for me, okay? But there is a beautiful strong connection to getting things done. And I really want to say that this is around your work, okay? It's around your work, it's around your finances and around your money, okay? So I would say have a look at your budget, have a look at how you can restructure and change that and how you can do things a little differently. Okay, guys, so this is for the next few days for you. I hope this has been helpful. If you would like to reach out for a private reading, theenergymuse.com.au. Hit me up. I am also now doing 1 and 3 card pre-recorded readings. So if you do have the finances to book a full reading, then they are definitely within your budget. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great week. Bye.